Hey guys, Hakeem here, back with some more magic. It's Friday night, having a drop of red wine and playing some Abzan Lifegain, even though it doesn't look like it because we can't see the white. But, you know, we can cast a Wayfinder and a Cultivate, and we've got some big black stuff to ramp into on the draw. So we're going to keep this. Playing against Dave 7422, the Spell Slinger, starts with an Azorius Guild Gate. And he's going to pass it over to us. Strange we don't have a gate. We pick up a Wall of Omens, which we don't have the mana for, but it doesn't matter. We're going to disguise our hand here now, just by playing out a swamp rather than a forest. He won't know we're a green-based deck, but, I mean, I don't think there's any real advantage to that at this point in the game, but you never know. He's played Plains. Looks like he's going to pass. Yeah, and that's what he's going to do. So we picked up Sheoldred, so we're pretty heavy in the double black, you know, bomb category here. But we don't have any white mana at all. Not that we need any since we can cultivate for it, but let's go see what we can get off this Wayfinder here. Well, this is 2 sources as opposed to 1, so we will take that. And so now we've got double black, we've got our single white. We can't cast the Wall of Omens next turn, but you know, I'm going to basic land, cultivate, and then we can slap this down and worry about all that other stuff later. So he's cast, I think, twice at the end of his turn. Looks to be a control deck if he's playing like this. So first things first, we picked up another Orjav Guildgate. We're going to attack here. And, I mean, he may counter the Cultivate, and what I'm thinking is, does that matter? Does it matter? It does slow down my Wall of Omens because he counters the Cultivate. I won't have white for the next 2 turns, but I need to get 1 white and 1 green, so I'll put a Plains into play and grab a forest, but he may counter it. No, he's letting it go. But we know he's playing counter magic, obviously. So let's see if he flashes back to think twice now. Seems like the play that he's going to make, and it is. Alright, so yeah, blue-white control. Let's see if he's got a third color or not. Could be some black, could be some red. Doesn't look like it though. Not at this point in the game. Okay, so we're playing against control. 60 cards. I mean, actually, Lone Missionary is good against those guys because it kind of, you know, 2 power is a lot. Piker, you know, gets annoying. Let's just come on in here. Gonna take the 1. I think I cast the Missionary, honestly. I mean, Wall of Omens is just gonna sit there. I got lots of cards in my hand. But 2 power. 2 power is just gonna put a little bit of pressure on him and force him to spend a removal spell. So we'll go down that path. Let's see what Mr. Control does on 5 mana. Plays a Time Warp. I don't know. He's got Traumatic Visions open now. So if he didn't have Dissolve before, there's a good chance he's got a hard counterspell right now. But, you know, we've got that 2 power, you know, we've got that Goblin Piker there. And we're going to attack with it. And see if he's got a Righteous Blow or something of the nature, if he just wants to take 3. I'm cool. I'm cool with him taking 3. Can't cast any of our spicy 7 drops. So how many black sources do we have? We have 2 on the battlefield, 1 in hand, so Grizzlebrand is not castable for us at the moment. Just gonna drop this gate and play wall. I mean, he can counter that all he wants. I mean, I don't give a fuck if he counters. He's not even looking at it though. I don't blame him. We pick up a Palaka Worm. So we've got Palaka Worm, Runescar Demon, and Sheoldred. So I mean, if he's got counter spells, he's gonna main phase an Inspiration, dude. Don't do that unless you pick up an island and hold up Nullify. That's just bad because I've got these 7 drops. Oh man, oh man. So I was going to talk about how I was going to play Palaka Worm out into the counter, then Runescarred, and then Sheoldred, so that once I exhaust his counters, Sheoldred can bring back the 2 that got countered, and you know, that sort of thing. But now he's gone and main phased an Inspiration. So now I'm left with what 7 drop do I play this turn? I think it's going to be Palaka Worm, not for the life, but just for the 7/7 trample. He's thrown away a Nullify and a Jalira. I think I play it. 7/7 trample is good, but if he planar cleanses, I get a card. And if he planar cleanses, I get a card, and then of course I get to. He'll be tapped out, and I'll get to cast a Runescar Demon. So yeah, I think it's going to be Palaka Worm. Don't really need to tutor. See, the thing about Runescar Demon is I don't need to tutor anything. I have everything that I need. Once I start getting disrupted by my opponent and he counters my stuff and all that sort of thing, then I'll have a better idea of what type of card I need to win. And I'll cast Runescar Demon at that point. But for now, we're just going to jam the 7/7, guy who gains us 7 life and draws a card when he dies. I imagine we'll get cleansed here. That's my gut feeling. But we'll see if he hit that land drop. Obviously, he had to discard last turn, so... we've got 10 power on the board. He's only got 12 life. He's in hard shape if he doesn't cleanse. He's in hard shape if he does cleanse, considering what my hand has in it. But we'll see. We'll see what he's got. See what he's got. Yeah, Friday night here. Tonight's drink of choice, French Cross, red wine. Just, having a glass of wine. The wife and I spent the whole night together. We don't do a whole lot most of the time, but tonight it's Angelic Edict, so I don't get to draw a card. We like to watch The Good Wife every now and then, and the new season is up on Netflix. So we were doing that, and that's why I am very late on this episode. Actually, what time is it? It is 12 o'clock. Last night I was being very quiet because it was late. Tonight, my wife is passed out on red wine, so don't really need to worry so much about waking her up. I mean, I could probably go up and throw a brick at her face and she wouldn't wake, so... 7 mana. I mean, how far do I want to push this? I mean, he's got to answer the runes card. So I'll cast it. I will cast it. And... I mean, a control deck. How do I... Do I have the mana, though, for Kozilek? It's a nice thought, but... Seance. Baneslayer. I'll just go get the Kozilek. I mean, I'm on 31 life. This game's going to take forever. Very good chance I will get to cast it if he answers whatever I got going on. Otherwise, I just kill him with this Runescar Demon. So yeah, we'll go with that. Let's see if he hits land number 6 and cleanses the plains. Fully expected. I mean... See, though. Let's find out. It's a Captain of the Watch, which is interesting. Okay, very solid card, but I can still get in for 6 in the air and drop a Shealdred. I can also Grizzlebrand. I can Grizzlebrand. And I've got enough life to draw a multitude of cards off of it. So I will swing for 6 in the air and drop a Grizzlebrand. That is what I will do. Alright, so he's on 3, and we now have a 7/7 life-linking flyer. That can draw us 7 cards, or 14, or 21. We're on 31 life. That's the thing about Grizzlebrand in this deck. In a lot of decks, you get them, and you're just hoping to block or attack with them. In this deck, you can just jam them and draw 7 to 14 without any real thought about it. I mean, there's been times when I have a Seance in play that I exile him from my graveyard, put him in play just so I can draw 14 cards and just win the game that way. So he's really, really good in this deck. So let's see if there's a planar cleansing incoming. Again, that's really the only thing he can do here. And if he does, I can draw 14 cards in response to it. So it's going to be tough for him to win. It's definitely going to be really tough. But you never know. Never say never and all that sort of stuff. Anyways, I'll dip back into the red one here. Just give me 1 second. Oh my, I'm not much of a wine drinker, but like I said, spent some time with the wife tonight, and that's her beverage of choice. That's a Baneslayer. It's Pro Demon, and I've got 2 of those. Yep, so he can block and gain life. So my removal, I took out Angelic Edict of this deck, and I put in Shadowborn Demon. But Shadowborn, Edict would hit the Baneslayer. Shadowborn can't. But I'm still going to draw 7 here. So, Angelic Accord, Baneslayer, Shealdred, Whispering One. A whole bunch of stuff that I can do. But, yeah, fucking Baneslayer Angel. Baneslayer Angel. How much mana do I have? 9, up to 10 if I want. I guess I start the Shealdred train. I guess I start that. Yeah, Baneslayer. Baneslayer. I'm gonna cultivate here just to strip some lands. You gonna counter a cultivate at this point in the game? I don't think so. You can. I mean, you're welcome to. Yeah, I invite you to. So yeah, I can swing with my 2 flyers, but he'll gain 5 life and I'll only get through 6 damage, so not really much point in swinging. So unfortunately, I have to sit back and take it like a little bitch. But that's what we got to do. You know, got to get rid of that Baneslayer or just overwhelm it. Discard 3 cards. Wow, 1, 2, 3. There you go. Alright, so he has to sack a creature every single turn. So, I mean, it's going to be slow going till we get to that Baneslayer. But, you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. He's not playing any swamps, so the Swamp Walk on Shealdred is not relevant. Now we're looking at a Talrand Sky Summoner. I think we're at the point now where we're looking for Planar Cleansing. Just to reset the board. I think that's kind of where we're at. This is where we're at. Yes, I forgot I had this guy in my hand. Just looked at him. I think we have 10 mana. Pretty sure we do. I think we have 11 maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we have 11. Alright, no need to draw 7 here since we're going to draw 4 off old Kazi Leg. Yeah, sure. Shealdred's going to put that into play and we'll gain 7 life. Absolutely. That's effectively 7 cards off Grizzlebrand. So yeah, we're just going to cast Kozilek and then annihilate his board. That's what we're going to do. Or he's going to counter it. Or that, which is fine. He can counter it. We'll reshuffle. We can play the long game here. We're still going to draw 4 cards. And the 4 cards are Seance, Treasure Find, Low Missionary, Swamp. But goddamn that Baneslayer. Goddamn that Baneslayer. So I've got a Seance in hand. So I can start ditching creatures that I can exile to that. So I mean, this Missionary and this Wayfinder can go. And Swamp. So yeah. Creatures that I can Seance. He has to sacrifice a dude. You know, we're still doing good. We're still doing good. It's just a bit of a delay. Here's another Captain of the Watch. So yeah, his board is pretty large. But we've got 31 life. We get the 7/7 flying lifelinker. You know, he can't really attack profitably. So, I mean, the Baneslayer was keeping my demons at home. Shealdred's gonna grab back this guy since we have Treasured Find. And here we go. I'm honestly playing for Planar Cleansing here now. That's what I'm playing for. Playing for Planar Cleansing, so in that case I play Wall of Omens. There's got to be something I'm missing here, but Shealdred doesn't have Swamp Walk. Well, she does, but it's not relevant here. I attack with the demons, and he gains life. Could I slowly be hitting him, or could he attack back, or how does that work? Not even really thinking about it too much. I wish you were Angelic Edict. Against Baneslayer. I think I'm gonna draw 7 off Grizzlebrand and try to hit that Planar Cleansing. Honestly, I may even draw 14 just to blow up his board, but he could counter it. See, I could spend 14 life just to run smack dab into a counter spell. You still gotta sacrifice dudes. I mean, I still feel good, but I don't know. 20 cards left. I mean, I can draw all of them and still be at 10 life. Pitch a Kazel, I can reshuffle. I mean, I can do it. Let's see if he attacks. Gotta get rid of that Baneslayer. Let's draw 7. Just, you know, for entertainment's sake. I'm sure me being on the red wine and fucking this game up is entertainment enough. Shealdred. May as well gain 7 rather than 4. A lot of stuff going on here. A lot of stuff going on here. Let's just try and blow it up. Yeah? Yeah? What do you think? What's your opinion on this? We shall find out. I want that Baneslayer gone. Talleyrand, Captain Under Watch, Captain Under Watch. Don't mind that so much, but fucking Baneslayer's in my way. Come on, dude. I'm drunk on French Cross. Come on. Resolves. Okay. Board blown up. Alrighty. I now have 7 mana. Do I just jam a worm and be a Timmy? Yeah, let's do that. Let's play Timmy. Jam a worm. Now he's going to count. No, he's not going to counter it. Okay, we're at 38. We'll just play Golgari. Don't know why. Yeah. Timmy. You know, that's a pretty poor self-power compression. He's going to flash in a Raise the Alarm against 38 life and a 7/7 Trampler. We have to discard 5 cards. I mean, Angelic Accord. Wait a second. Well, 4 lands first of all. Treasure Find. Angelic Accord. Yeah. He's on 3. We got 7/7 Trampler. He's got an uphill battle. That damn Baneslayer. I'm sure I could have beaten that like 5 turns ago. You know, if I just kept attacking. He could block one of my guys. But then he'd have to counterattack and all that sort of stuff. So, it's a card, it's a land drop. It's what, you're on 3 life, 7/7 Trampler, dude. I got a full hand. This bad boy here. Got a lot of juice here, actually. A lot of fun stuff. Yeah, here's a flashback, think twice. I mean, you know, I guess I just get away with playing a deck full of powerful cards against this guy. Playing Brimaz. He's playing Brimaz. So he's not dead. You know, he's not dead. But let's attack first. Oh my god, why won't you just die? Dave, 74, 22, just die. You have the triple block. Mass first. Alright, let's knock those guys down like bowling pins and let's just play Kozilek. Why? Because. That's why. Not a land. Nary a land did we find. So we'll cultivate. Why are we going to cultivate here? Well, because. That's why. Alright, let's ditch 3 cards. We got Seance, so we Beacon, Ditch, Wayfinder, Missionary, Wall of Bones. There we go. 3 life, dude. I got 19 power, Annihilator 4. I think I have like 27.8 land in play. He's going to blow up the board. Fuck, this guy just will not go down. I applaud his effort. Definitely applaud his effort. So there's a reshuffle. No graveyard for the Seance. He's got Counterspell Magic up. You know? So what do I want to resolve? Palaka Worm. That's the card that I want to resolve. So let's throw out a Baneslayer. See that get count now? Well then let's do both then. Thought I was only getting one, but I'll take both. I will definitely take both. Okay. So he's gonna need another cleansing here. It is a Raise the Alarm. That's not quite gonna do it. But you know, he could top deck a Planar Cleansing. If he had one in hand and flashed in a Raise the Alarm, I doubt that's what he wanted to do. So let's see if there's a safe passage, or if this does it. Come on, let's get in there. 45 life, swinging for 12. Kaboom. Yeah, okay. So the moral of the story is, if you like to get drunk on red wine with your wife, and you still want to win at Magic after she's gone to bed, play Abzan Lifegain. Alright guys, thanks a lot, and I will see you for another gameplay tomorrow.